up, everybody? Get this angled down a little bit better. Just gonna pluck around while we wait for friends to come and join. If you're up, yo, what's up, Grim TV? What's going on, man? Hey, Ben, how's it going? Glad you could join, dude. That's awesome. You probably know the guys from GTV. Make sure that you guys say what's up in the chat. Yeah, I'm just gonna pluck around on the old Sixer and let the thing build for a minute or two. It's a beautiful night. I'm really happy that you guys could jump in. I hope you're having a great Sunday. I did. It's been really great. My belly's full. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate you noticing. Yeah, it's a favorite. I'll break it down a little bit more later in the video. Sounds great. I picked it up off the stand the other day, and it was just like stayed in tune. I think the last time I tuned it was probably like January, and it's just sitting there being a bad bitch. So this is a tune that I showed everybody for the first time, I think, on the last stream. It's called Goliath, and I'll just kind of play through it a little bit. Forgive me if I stumble. Goes a little bit something like that. I'm kind of tripping over it, but I'm just getting warmed up. So. Can I play Billie Jean? No. I always wanted to learn that one. There was like an opportunity recently for a live guitarist to play that. I wished I had learned it. Sadly, no. Let me pick it up right from where I left off. That's kind of the nutshell of that one. Oh, thank you for the compliment. It's all good. No, it's totally fine. I appreciate you asking. So I don't necessarily play like a whole lot of covers. There's some songs that I learned because I'm trying to like pick out certain techniques and stuff. But I generally haven't been learning a lot of tunes just because I'm trying to write these songs, and I don't want a whole lot of noise inside while I'm trying to come up with original parts and stuff. But it's totally a fair question. I know some guys that can just play at the drop of a hat so many different songs. Let's see, another one that I showed everybody last time. It's called Buried at Sea, and it sounds pretty good on this old acoustic. So let's see how much I can get through this one. Oh man. Oh man. It's tough. I should be playing with the metronome, and I think I was like lagging a little bit in and out of the beat, but here's the magic touch. That's what it's going to take. I think I had this set for this song when we put it away last time. Let's see. Oh, really? That's nice. I try to be a good guy. You won't find anything offensive or anything on my streams at all. I'm just here to write some songs and hang out with some friends. So I appreciate you stopping in, and tell your dad I said what's up. I appreciate that too. That's really cool. So this is an antique. It was a gift to me by my Aunt Pat. She passed away earlier this year, and that was a rough one. But I always have this thing help keep me in line. This song's a little bit out of a standard 4/4, so you'll hear me kind of like part from the metronome and come back to it. Just consider it like some kind of polyrhythm or something mathematical, but Yeah, so that's kind of that one. It goes back into the little chromatic. I dig it. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you're liking what you're watching, just please drop a like and say hi in the chat. It's great to meet you all. I've seen a lot of people, some of my friends popping in and saying hey. I appreciate the compliments and the nice words, and always open to criticism and ideas. So it's kind of my hope that this becomes a little bit of a collaboration or like a conversation around the songs that I'm trying to write and the ideas that I have here to share. So yeah, it is sad. My aunt, I loved her a lot, but you know, she's an angel on my shoulder now, so I see her all the time. It's cool. I actually I was trying to make some room on my phone the other day, and I went into my voicemails. I was just deleting all the spam and all the jargon from in there, and I uncovered about 5 or 6 voicemails from my late aunt, and that was really special. I thought that was super cool, just to hear her voice when she was like vibrant and just calling me to say hello or check in. It's really special. What's that? I hope I become a millionaire because money is low. Yeah, man. I'm pulling for you. You got this. Just keep a positive idea and a good image in your head, you know. I think one of the keys to bringing things like that into your life is to make an image in your mind and keep it close and look at that every day, and I wouldn't say just meditate on it, but just think about it and put some more detail into it as much as you can. Let's run through another song. I'm just getting warmed up. So we did Goliath, and then we did Buried at Sea. Here's a little tribute that I do to country western songs, especially like spaghetti western movie themes and stuff. Has a little bit to do with the current violence that's being, you know, held on school campuses and stuff. It's called Eastwood High, and it goes a little something like this. Maybe I should play with the metronome too, so let's see. This is cool. To make this quicker, you move this weight down this graduated scale here, and it's really cool. Has this like click to it. Yeah, that'll do just nicely. Sleep on a mattress on the floor. Yeah, I've been there before, that's for sure. Doesn't last forever, man. Happy for that mattress, and happy for the family that you have in your life and the things you do have. So. little out of sequence, but you get the gist. The fun part about it is just bending the hell out of that A string. Pardon my French. Gives it that like fistful of dollars kind of feel. There's a lot more, so there's a lot more that goes into these tunes. These are just like really the building blocks, but I want you guys to be able to get a feel of the like verse, chorus, you know, verse, pre-chorus, chorus. Some of them have a bridge here and there. If you want to be cheeky, you can call it a middle eight, as they say in the UK. So I'm going to plug in the old Stratocaster in a second, and I brought down a pedal to put in front of the amp tonight, so you'll have to bless me with a few moments grace while I set that up. But let me just kind of like take a moment and say hey to everybody that's here in the stream. My name is Mike. This channel is called Afterlife Studios, which is myself and my wife, our creative team where we bring old things back to life by creating art with them and breathing new life into them. We do all kinds of stuff from like t-shirts and paintings and art, sculpture and things like that. And I'm happy to share some of that with you guys in a future stream. I jumped on Instagram and I said that we were going to do a home tour very soon. So I spent the majority of my life as an action figure and toy designer, and I have a lot of oddities and collectibles and, you know, things like that. Both my wife and I collect all kinds of fun stuff, and you have to check out our collection at some point. We used to have our own store that was full of these things, and now we're doing it online for the most part, and I'll share some links to deal with that about in a little bit too. So let me plug in. I have my old Proco Rat, my favorite distortion effects, and this is a more modern one. I used to have one back in the high school days, but Lord knows where that thing ended up. Just bear with me. This will only take a second. What do I need to do? Little guitarilla. This is my baby girl. This is one of the first guitars that I got, you know, basically out of the garbage, and went through the process of fixing it up, adding a pickup and fixing the electronics a little bit, and she's been good to me. Dial it into like this clear channel here. Alright, well, let's see what the old distortion pedal has to say. right, little man. We'll see you back here in a little while. Thanks for popping Last time I was on, I ended up leaving this guitar in the garage the next day. Had its way with my tuning. It was way too hot in here. Give me a thumbs up if it's coming through out there. I don't know how good the audio is in this stuff. It's just on my phone, so. Just one quick second here. Sorry, I realized I left my drink way over there, which was silly. So. Doing good on time. It's not quite 10 o'clock yet. So I'm going to go through some of the other songs just briefly. The first of which is a song called You. I played it in the previous streams, and I'm just going to go through it a couple times, keep it warm. Let me know what you think. See, always practice what you're mentioning. A little bit quick. Let's see. I love this silly thing. Quicker, come on. faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's kind of the feel of that one. Still I feel like there needs to be a tempo change between the verse and the chorus. Just got to kind of step up a little bit there. That's what we're doing here anyway, so let's see if we can figure that one out. Alright, let's go from the top. Let's keep it with the metronome. From the top. blew that, but hey, feels good. I'm digging the sound with. I like the clean sound better. Sounds good through this this extra little humbucker back there. Maybe a fresh battery in the Rat would help, but let's keep it going. That was you. It's come a long way. There's that little surfy lick in there. I dig that. There's about as close to a solo as it's going to come for that song. But it's got a little bit of just a straight rock and roll kind of vibe. I'm digging it. Hope you do too. Alright, the next one I need to run through is called Alright, this one's one that I don't think I've shared just yet. Get a little bit of a chorus or something going on it. This one is called The One Beyond 10, and I hope you dig it. The way I position this humbucker, it doesn't really pick up the high E string. I have to either fix it or change over to the bridge pickup or whatever. But here we go, from the top. Something along those lines. Probably maybe blend the pickups. I don't know. I'll have to get it to ring out better. I could play it on one of the other strats maybe. Not really sure if I should like throw it into some type of a riff after that point or not, but there's another one out there in the universe. The One Beyond 10. I think that one has a lot of potential. It's one that I play kind of religiously early in the morning. It has that type of vibe to it. The other day, it was a rainy day out here, and I was kind of the first one up in the house. Me and my French bulldog were out on our patio watching the rain, and I started to jam that one. And that was the first time I felt like it might be to a point where I'd share it on the stream and see what people think. Pardon me one moment, everybody. Stay hydrated, peeps. It's still summer. Although, how is it already, almost halfway through August? It's insane. See, we could do Goliath again like this. I think it'll end up being a blend of the acoustic and electric guitar, because it's supposed to do this like Pixies-ish loud, quiet, loud thing. Let's give it a run through on this and just enjoy. We could stomp the rat at that point. Let's see. That could work. Let's see. So. That's horrible. That's kind of fun. Yeah, sometimes it's just all about. Oh, thanks. Hi, Melissa. Thanks for popping in, babe. It's a Yeah, I love that riff too. It's one of those. It just has that almost like what was it, Fade to Black or something like metallic. Sounds good with a little chorus. And it needs that little dynamic shift. Let's try it again from the top. Let's try it for real with our friend the metronome this time. See, I gotta adjust these tape markings again. See, the metronome gives you a little count out of the time signatures there. And get a little carried away there. Yeah, see, now that's doing something. That's energetic. You know, that sounds like there's a dynamic to that. So I'm feeling that. I'll have to take a picture of whatever this preset is down there too. Sounds a lot similar. I have another pedal called a small clone that gives you that like come as you are type of thing. Eastwood High on the acoustic. We did Buried at Sea on the acoustic. We did Goliath on both. We did One Beyond 10 here on the Strat. You. Eastwood High, One Beyond 10, Goliath, Buried at Sea. Look, that's 5. That's 5 songs right there. There's a couple more I'm definitely down to share out here. Working on some new stuff too. Let's see, this one, I don't know if this one has a name just yet, but I'll play the riffs. And one of the first ones that I wrote, yeah, it's cool. It's got a like real elevated tempo and stuff. I dig it. Let me pull back the volume just a little bit. It's after 10 o'clock here, so. That's kind of the core of that one. It bounces back between tempos a lot, but I really like the kind of descending down that. I guess like a major scale with a couple little shifts thrown in there. I could turn it up just a little bit to give you guys the real idea there. So it plays that lick along with the open E's. Might not cut through on the phone speaker too well, but it's supposed to be real down-picked and fast. When you hear it, when it's loud, there's this real wall of sound that comes at you because you're playing that. It's probably like something jazzy, like the 6th or something like that. Rocks over into this little blues. Little special number there. But my favorite part is just the drone. We're gonna have some fun with that when it comes solo time. Lots of minor thirds and stuff. That one doesn't have a title just yet, so that one's a little bit of a unknown at the moment. But again, it's got a little bit of a cinematic like theme to it, I think. I hope. Well, I'm gonna take some time right now, kind of middle of the stream, and update my notes real quick. So it's important when you're doing anything to keep a record, and it'll help you understand the progress that you're making when sometimes it feels like you're not making much progress at all. So I believe today is the 8th or the 9th, maybe. I'll leave that open to interpretation. And tonight on the stream we started with the acoustic, and we did Goliath, we did Eastwood High, we did Buried at Sea. And then we switched over to the Strat, and we played You. We revisited Goliath. We did, which Goliath kind of took a step forward. I'm going to make a little asterisk there, just to know that like what we did there was we used the Rat. I'm going to jot down my settings. It's important to make a note of your pedal and your amp settings whenever you can. If you get something that's working slightly, it's going to help you recall that, especially if it gets bumped slightly out of position when I'm carrying it around or going upstairs. So it's handy. Always record your stuff, write it down. Oh no, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make a scratch recording tonight. Shoot. Well, on the next one, in the next stream, I have a handheld little audio recorder, and I'm just gonna set it there. And when we're playing through these songs, I'm gonna make scratch recordings so I can then listen back to them like while I work, or and come up with the more detailed versions of the parts, where the lyrics are gonna fit, and if the format is too formulaic. Or on the Strat, we did You, we did Goliath, we did that little, let's just say, TBD, TBB, TBD, I'll know which one I'm talking about. What else did we do? Well, we still have to do Freak Out. We still have to do... Oh, we did One Beyond 10. Now again, these are like sketches. This is very kind of like the earliest portions of how I write songs, how I come up with arrangements and put riffs into sequence. So a lot of this stuff you'll hear, it's just verse, pre-chorus, chorus, and the verse will repeat very distinctly, the chorus will repeat very distinctly, but there's a certain point where we can start injecting a little bit of tomfoolery into that and make the songs as interesting as they should be. I think now would be a good time for a little interlude, and let's talk about this right here. So This awesome looking cardboard handy wrap box is from my homie Dex, one of the GTV founders and just an all-around amazing artist and mentor, you know, somebody that I really respect and somebody that their opinion means a lot to me, their craft means a lot to me, and every time we get on the phone or we talk or we text, I walk away learning something and a little bit better than started. So he's an artist, and he and his associates and co-collaborators, before GTV was GTV, it was called Grim TV, and Grim TV was in partnership and collaboration with some artists, one of whom being Ricardo Grimm, who, you know, I'm not really sure the path that they went down, but things have kind of changed with the direction of GTV, and Ricardo passed away suddenly about a little less than a month ago. So Dex makes these really awesome masks. The cats in the Grimm project and Grimm TV had all rocked them, and he made some for Tom and Tim and myself, and it's been something that really means a lot to me and inspires me. And he sent me my mask at the same time he sent our collaborators, Tom and Tim, and a few other people actually, and just days went by and weeks went by and mine never showed up. So we went back and forth on text, and we were talking about it and wondering just where we went wrong and what happened. And he was kind enough to make me a replacement mask and send that one to me in good faith and without asking for anything in return. And it arrived, and it's amazing. I have it up there in my corner where I stream from my apartment, and it's proudly displayed there. But a couple days ago, going on 4 days ago, I received a text from my management office here at the apartments, and they're like, "Hey, you have a package." And I said to my wife, you know, we're not really expecting anything. Lo and behold, a month later, this came from Dex. So we're gonna open it here on stream, and I can't wait to see what's inside. I was dying to open this last night, and the stream didn't end up working out, so we're gonna carve this bad boy open right now, and I'm dying to see what this creation is. So you know, everything looked good, the address and everything is correct on here, so there's no real explanation where this could have gone and why, like how it got lost. And there's nothing even like excuse me, nothing even wrong or faulty on the markings either, so everything looks like above board. Ah, look at this. It's like custom cut box. My wife knows how much I appreciate good boxes. Oh, yo. This is what is up. Look at this. I don't know if you guys can get a peek in there. Look at that. Let's take it out here. We'll get it where everybody can see. Ah, it's so cool. Look at that. I love it. It's got like, oh, look inside. Yo. I choose awesome. You guys know the words. You guys know the meaning. This is awesome. Yeah, it's so great. There's yellow and blue and green, and there's this stripe over the left eye there. Oh, so sick. I love it so much. So I think now that I have two, I'm gonna actually display this one here so we can grace the GTV. High Cheese is awesome. Logo designed by the homie Tim. And yeah, we'll get this like right here in the shot, you know. We can have one for upstairs and one for down here. I'm just like a sucker for masks, and yeah, I'll stick it right there for now. And that is so tight. Oh my god, I'm so pumped on that. Let's get it back one more time. There's like mad glitter on this, but I'm gonna put it on anyway. Yeah. That's what's up. These aren't really for wear. This is a piece of art. Belongs on the wall. I'm a kid at heart. I love masks. Have masks all around in this place too. Where can we put it where everybody can see it? I'm gonna have to manicure this. This is just like, I'm here in my garage, and I've been slowly transforming this space into a creative little lab where I can come and stream and write music. You know, it's one of those things that to get into creative space musically for me is very challenging, and distractions really, my ADD just like kicks in, and everything, every shiny little object becomes like something that I want to just investigate or interact with. So super important to be out here and get a little bit of an envelope around my head, I guess you could say. Excuse me, let me grab a drink real quick. Please bear with. Got a frog in my throat suddenly. Hang on. We'll see if that's any better. Alright, so I think the notes are up to speed for the most part. Let me just write down that we unboxed art from Dex. And I'll be using this to keep track of everything moving forward. Hear that? That's my Trapper Keeper. How badass is that, huh? Oh, it just reminds me of sitting in my home room. Every time you get into class, flop down in the desk, and it's the first thing you do. Got my pencil case in here, my stencils. Alright. So we did a good, now we're up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 songs we counted out. I have 2 more that are in a place where I can play them for you guys. You heard some of them on the last stream. Freak Out. You get the metronome set up for this one. Yeah, it's pretty quick. Might be a little fast. Should be writing these down too. Let's do that. So we're gonna do, we thought about it, so we might as well do the work, right? Freak Out is right around 160. Write them here in the margin. Maybe before we sign off, we'll go back and write down all the tempos. It's just not sitting on a flat surface. Anyway, that's working for me. 160. Let's circle back and do, let's figure out U. I think that that works at 160 as well. So Let me just turn down the hum on the humbucker. You will stay at 160 as well. So, see, we're doing the work. This is good. Thumbs up, guys. TBD. So that one, I think even faster with that one. Let's give old trusty a wind up. Yeah, definitely faster. Let's bump that down to saying 168. Even faster. It's got a little swing in it. I gotta move my trapper keeper. Yeah, that's the one. That is coming in at a blistering 194. All right, that sounds like my blood pressure. Let's see, TVD 194. Right over here, these are my BPMs. Let's double back and find Goliath real quick, which was way down here in sub 100. Ah, everything's falling. Oh god. That's about right. We're looking at $126. All right, so it's not sub 100. Imagine that. 126. Eastwood High. Give that one a shot. Sounds about right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're there. And of course, this is all just subject to change at later times, but again, this is part of like defining just week over week a little bit more about what these songs are becoming, setting it in stone up to the point when we begin to record them. 152. Buried at Sea, I feel like is on the slower end of the spectrum. Let's give that one a shot. Definitely slower than that. There's a moth just going absolutely crazy in here right now. That's working. That's good. It's a little bit quick, but I think that's probably better for now anyway. Coming in at, it's tough to read here. $132. Oh no, my pencil. Where'd it go? There it is. Buried at Sea at 132. So much productivity tonight, guys. Pat yourselves on the back. Because it can't all just be jamming. There's a lot of stuff, especially because I'm going to transfer these songs into my DAW and program the drums in there by hand. So we have to know. It's like Nardwar. We have to know these tempos. Oh, looks like there's only one left to debug there. That's 1 beyond 10. Super duper slow. So let's bring this puppy all the way out. Good old windy windy. I think maybe even slower than that, guys. Sleepy. Still a little bit faster. Speed up a little bit. Now, I think chill. All right, all signs are pointing to a tempo change there, which is fine. I think we're in the neighborhood. Let's just call it the first riff. Yeah, that's about right. $100 even Steven. Uh-oh, man down. They don't make them like they used to, right? All right, we did some stuff. That's great. Feels real good. Well, if you watch this far, please jump in the comments and say finish or something like that. Let me know that you watched to the end. We're coming up on 90 minutes, so I'm going to cut it. It's almost 11 o'clock here, and it's probably too late to be annoying the neighbors with much more distorted guitars. So I'm going to say thanks for stopping in, everybody who dropped by, everybody who's watching this after the fact. Thank you for the support and love, and I really mean it. I hope you guys choose awesome. That's kind of our method to the madness, is just encouraging people to be creative and to be unafraid to put themselves out there, right? To be bold and be brave and show your art to the world, and get up every day and just choose awesome. All right, well, that's it for tonight. Really appreciate you guys coming out. Gonna write up some notes here, add a little bit more detail, and then maybe in the next one we'll jump back to the first stream in July. We'll do some reflecting, and we'll talk a little bit about what we've done so far and where we're headed. And you know, you never know. That's what we're out here just doing. So take that first step and, you know, embrace your art, embrace your creativity, and put yourself out there. And if you need to chat, or if you want to just hop online and say hello, you can find me on Instagram at Mike DeCamp or at Afterlife Studios LLC. And I'll be showing you guys a little bit more about the artistic side of things, about Afterlife Studios very soon. And hop on and say hello. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.